TNA. You have steady, made me proud, and everything I long for. It won't be long before my second clue arrives for you and your anniversary's celebration of 2.
In any sport, accidents can happen. In total non-stop action, one nearly ended a career. 1 year ago, Desire suffered a broken back while competing in the ring. This injury broke her back, but it could not break her spirit. In her 1 year absence, Trinity took the spotlight, and with Desire's return, it is a spotlight Trinity is not ready to give up.
You can't keep me down.
Wednesday night, for the first time ever, Trinity takes on Desire one-on-one in a stretcher match.
The following contest is a stretcher match. About to make her way to the ring. From Long Island, New York, this is Trinity.
For weeks now, we've seen a dark side of Trinity emerge, and I don't think it's a coincidence that it coincided with the return of Desire. Forced to share the spotlight after months of being the top female, Trinity has repeatedly attempted to re-injure Desire, fueling a series of brawls between the two, Don, that were anything but catfights.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, this is Desire.
Accompanied by Sonny Siaki, Don, imagine the frustration of being sidelined for a year after suffering a broken back in the ring, and then after finally gaining your doctor's release to once again compete, you realize that your rival Trinity is determined to put you back on the shelf, back on the injured list by re-breaking your back, and that's the situation facing Desire and her very jealous opponent, who immediately jump-starts this match and goes to the offensive in Trinity.
You know, you said it so right, Montane. Trinity, from the moment Desire came back, she's focused her attention on one thing, and it's right what she's focusing on right now, the back of Desire. She wants her out, and she knows that's a vulnerable spot for Desire, and you mentioned it. When these two guys go at it, when these two gals go at it, I should say, they fight like a couple guys. I mean, it's not a cat fight in any way, shape, or form. It's a brawl. It's a street fight. It's anything.
Think of the strategy involved in this match, and really it relates directly to the rules of the bout also. You've got to sufficiently weaken, you've got to wear down your opponent, then put her on the stretcher, and then you have to get her and the stretcher out to the ambulance, close the door of the ambulance to win the match.
Yeah, this is more about giving your opponent a beating. You're not sitting here trying to get a pin or work in something like that. You're out there to do one thing, and that's put that opponent on the stretcher and get him out of there in the ambulance.
Had a chance to ask Trinity about her 2 years in TNA, favorite accomplishment. She said it had to be the man versus woman match with Kid Cash, and that brought back some memories.
Oh, it did. I have to say that's my favorite. That's my favorite memory of Trinity also, when she went out there and stood toe-to-toe with Kid Cash, gave him everything he wanted.
Off the rope, spin kick by Desire takes down Trinity. Not exactly sure whether I know much more as we see the stretcher, Don, about the opponent for AJ Styles tonight for the X Division title as Desire hits the clothesline, sends Trinity out to the floor. You have any guess after seeing that video? What did it say? See you in the future?
See you in the future. I don't know what that. Obviously, somebody's coming in the years to come, but.
I don't know.
I'm confused, but you see right there, Trinity comes over here and gets mad at us. Don't get mad at us. Desire's the one that put you over the top rope. And I mean, did you see Trinity? She just hung over that top rope.
And now right into the rail. Back first goes Trinity. And Desire gaining maybe a little bit of payback, a little bit of revenge there by firing her rival, Trinity, back first into the steel.
You know, I've got a thought here, Mike. In a battle like this, I feel like Desire has the advantage. Trinity is so good at her in-ring ability. We've seen her. She's a stunt woman. She can do flips. She can do all kinds of things. But Desire has a little bit of size on her, and Desire seems to me to be more of a brawler every time she's come in. But right now, Trinity already trying to get her on the stretcher.
They're going to try and position her on the gurney, on the stretcher, and you see the black shirt security are here they're here not only to take the stretcher out, but also to position the wrestler on the stretcher as Trinity. Check this out.
Look at it. Like I said, this is all about just a brawl. Desire's not going to have anything of it as she starts coming back with blows of her own as Trinity tries to kick her off. Oh, good kick there by Desire. Now she's got control of Trinity.
Gonna try to shoot. Oh, man.
Right on the ramp, Mike.
You know, just Desire's ability to return to the ring shows such perseverance, but she's really taking this ladies' stretcher match to another level in terms of her wrestling ability here, and you notice that she's trying to injure the back of Trinity. Wow!
She's just, I'm going to tell you something, Desire's not holding back at all. You cannot see any inclination of any back injury whatsoever. I think this is her statement to Trinity. My back is 100%, and if you want it, come and get it.
Trinity underneath the ring comes out with a chair.
I'll tell you what, Desire barely got her hands up to deflect that. Well, that could have been absolutely brutal as it just catches her in the side of the head.
Big opportunity here for Trinity to take the next step. Get Desire positioned on that stretcher. As we see here, what was it? Of course it was. It was for Desire.
Somebody had a sign for Desire, and Trinity pretty much showed the fan what her thoughts were on that.
Better stay concentrated on your opponent here, Trinity. They're not worried about the fans and their signs at ringside.
I'll tell you what, she may be small in stature, but she's got strength. Oh, look at her pulling Desire's head right into the steel steps.
You know, I see a move like that, Don, and you know what? I think that's exactly what that was. We've seen that move from Sonny Siaki in the past. It was almost as if Trinity tried to use Siaki's move against Siaki's girlfriend, Desire.
Well, you saw her right there, put her back up against the rail, and now Trinity's going up top. Man. It backfires on her as she catches the top of the rail herself, and you can see her writhing in pain.
That's what happens when you commit to a high-risk move like that. You always run that possibility of a crash and burn, and that's what happened to Trinity. Now they're going to try and get her positioned on the stretcher. The black shirt security, that's their job for this match. Put the wrestler on the stretcher and then head back towards the ambulance.
Desire right now has the advantage. She's got her. She's going to try to wheel her away right now. Try to end this in a hurry, but she decides to exact a little bit more punishment as she runs her right into the steel rail, and you see Trinity just slop to the ground.
And then she just pulls the stretcher right out of the way, and Trinity,
put her head right into the rail. Oh, man, Desire showing us the side of her. Oh, she is in total control right now. This is all about the frustration that Desire has felt since she's come back. Trinity has made her feel as unwelcome as you can make someone feel, and done nothing but try to injure her and put her out of commission. This is her payback right now, Mike.
And boy, she's getting it, and notice again that her offensive attack is directed at the lower back of Trinity. Almost like an eye for an eye here, Don.
Oh, absolutely. I don't blame her right there. A nice kick into the gut by Desire, but Trinity coming right back, makes like a football tackle right there. Like I said, this isn't your typical cat fight, never has been between these two.
Really not from the start, and for weeks we've seen them brawl all over the TNA Asylum, finally coming to a head here in this first ever ladies stretcher match as you see the stretcher coming into play again.
Oh, man. Trinity just takes the stretcher and just slams it into Desire.
They just used it like a battering ram that time as she jammed that stretcher directly into the midsection of Desire and takes her around the corner.
Under the bleachers. Just slices her head into the bleachers.
Face first right into the bleacher seats.
Oh, you can see Desire's in pain. Wait a minute. Instead of working on her back here lately, Trinity's been working directly on her head. And now she's setting up a table.
Now, we've seen this also from Trinity in recent weeks, but she tried to position Desire on that table. And obviously, she's going to try and do it again, try and re-injure. She's got the table set up. Black shirt security, they're going to try and position Desire on the stretcher, but I'm not sure whether Trinity's going to allow that.
You can see Desire, she realizes when the security picked her up that you're in a bad predicament right here. Trinity motioning to bring her on that. Wait a minute, she's saying, no, don't bring her out here.
That's right, she's telling the black shirts to put on the brakes. Don't take, I mean, that's the way you win the match, by taking your opponent out to the ambulance and,
Desire's just, she's lost it here right now. I don't know if she realizes she's on the table. I think she may even think she's on the stretcher.
Trinity, she just pushed Desire right off the stretcher, right onto the table, and where's she headed?
Oh, no, you've got to be kidding. This could absolutely end it for Desire. We've seen her do daredevil stunts before, but this will be the biggest one she's ever done.
Trinity from the top staircase of the balcony.
Oh, but Desire gets just out of the way in time.
Fortunately for Desire, she was able to move out of the path of Trinity coming from the balcony with the leg drop.
Trinity took just a little too much time there, Mike. She wanted to soak in the crowd. She wanted the crowd to see exactly what she was going to do, and now
This could be
a
it.
very limp Trinity is being put on the stretcher right here.
Looks like we are on the verge of a Desire victory.
Oh, Trinity's out cold there. Look at
That's
that.
right. Wheeler out the back door, put her in the ambulance, and close the ambulance door, and Desire gets the win.
And here they go, right outside of the asylum.
Blackshirt security rolling that stretcher towards the ambulance. They got the ambulance there. They just need to put her in the back, close the door, and Desire gets the win.
And she's trying to get the door open. She's having trouble. Wait a minute, who's that?
Wait a minute, that's Big Vito.
Big Vito, and he makes sure the door caught
Who you think
Desire
you are?
right in the face.
You're nobody. Remember that.
That's-
You understand? Dude,
See, Big Vito in years.
I gotta go from Staten
I mean, Big Vito's from
What are you
Staten
doing?
Island, New York.
Let's get her up.
I got to make an assumption here, maybe ask it as a question. I wonder if he's aligned with the NYC. I mean, his timing of this move, it would be a natural association.
Well, I don't know if he's aligned with the NYC, but it's obviously he's using his New York roots to come to the aid of Trinity. Oh, man, Trinity had it stacked right there.
I mean, think of the situation, Don. That was a heavy steel door that Vito opened up right into the face of Desire.
And what took you so long?
Think about it. Trinity knew she had it won all the way. All she had to do
I don't want
was
to
to the
hear
ambulance.
nothing. Remember,
Either
you
way, if she had
answered me.
Desire
Hey,
on,
let's
she
go
puts
get
her
her
in.
on here, huh? I'm gonna give you a cut and pay. How about it? $3 an hour. You guys are no good. You must be from Hoboken. Let's go, fellas. How many? Let's go. On the double. We got family business to take care of. What do you think we're playing games here? Let's go. Just throw her in there already.
Desire being put into the ambulance once the door shut. Trinity
Move out of the way.
will get the
Get
win.
in there. Move out of the way. Close the door.
Oh, Desire, obviously, she's got to
All
wonder.
because of Big Vito.
Yes, what went wrong? She had it wrong.
But Big Vito proves the difference.
Trinity had it set up all the way.
And Trinity ends up winning the first ever stretcher match for the ladies. Let's go to Hudson with Vince Russo. Go, Scott.